Hello YouTube, this is AGF here with another video, and this is the third time I've tried to record this video. The first time it sucked and I wanted to redo it because I hated it. The second time I did really good and I really liked the video, and then when my software was saving the video, it crashed and I lost it. I just talked for like 15 minutes straight, and I'm really not ready to do this video again, but I really want to get it done and uploaded before I have to go back to work tomorrow, so I'm going to do it again anyway. I just got a new system in the mail on Saturday, which was January, whatever month it is, 31st. January 31st. And that system is the Sony PlayStation Vita. This is the OLED screen model, the 1000 series basically. It also is the 3G model, which the seller didn't note, but I have no plan to use that at all. So I ordered it on Thursday with my paycheck I got from work, and then I woke up the next day, I ordered the Vita, and I got one game, and I ordered two 8GB memory cards, because I've got two of those cheaper than it would have costed me to get one 16, so overall impressions of the system, I really like the way it feels. I think it's solid, I think it controls well, and I haven't really gotten any kind of cramps or discomfort from playing it for the extended periods of time that I've played it so far. Not any more than, say, like the 3DS XL. I probably forgot because I just already said all of this stuff like 15 minutes ago, so I don't remember exactly what all I said, but overall I really like it. The interface works well. The games so far that I have I like a lot, and the system overall really impressed me. I don't think I can actually say enough good about the Vita, other than I don't know why Sony isn't really supporting it, but I guess I'll go ahead and explain why I bought like 15 games for the Vita on the first day. Like I said, I ordered the Vita and I bought one game, and I got my two memory cards on Thursday, and then I woke up the next day and my tax return was already deposited in my bank account. Now, where I got my taxes done through TurboTax, they said it would probably be the first week of February, like February 6th, 5th, something like that. So I ended up getting them really early. So I bought a lot more games than I probably would have under normal circumstances. And I'm kind of glad because I ended up taking chances on a few games that I didn't know I would like, and then I ended up actually having a blast with. Now, I've only had the system one full day, but I'm going to talk about the games I got and my thoughts with them. Obviously, I haven't got to play all of them, and most of them even at great length, but I just want to give you some impressions on what I have here and tell you about what I still have coming in the mail, because there's more coming in the mail. So I guess we'll start off with my actual physical game collection that I have right here in my hand. Gravity Rush, recommended to me by Craig TV and Lust. Probably was, apparently, according to a lot of people, the first must-own Vita game. I haven't had a chance to play it yet, but I definitely am looking forward to it. Second up, a series I've always wanted to try to get into, but I never wanted to pay the price for it on the PS3. I never wanted to pay $50 or $60 for it on the PS3, and that's Hatsune Miku. This is Project Diva F2nd, or whatever it's called. I believe that's the right title. And I played this game for like a solid hour, maybe an hour and a half, and I couldn't pass the first song on easy. Now, not to say that I wasn't having fun. I was really having fun and getting into the game, trying to do it, but I really, really suck at this game. I'm assuming it's just going to be something that takes me some time to get used to. I mean, I'm good at music rhythm games, so I'm not sure why I'm having a problem specifically with this. I guess it's because I'm getting used to a new game, and on top of that, getting used to a new system. So I'm sure the more I play it, the more I'll get into it, the more I'll be better at it. But it's definitely one I'm really looking forward to playing more. Need for Speed Most Wanted. This was the first game I bought for my Vita. I got this before I even had my Vita at all. I've played the Wii U version, which many people consider to be the definitive version of the game, and simply put, this game is okay. I never had too much fun playing it. I didn't hate it or anything, but it was just kind of an alright game, and that's mostly why I bought it. I wanted an alright kind of, not really arcade, but not really, you know, simulation, just a nice little racer for cheap. And if it's anything like the Wii U version, that's about what I'll get. This one I was really looking forward to, despite having owned the game and played like 60 hours of it on the PS3. One Piece Unlimited World Red. I probably would have waited on this, but the only way you can get the physical version of the game in America is through GameStop. And I just happened to look on eBay, and I saw it was going for about 40 bucks, and apparently they're not selling it online anymore, so it's probably getting discontinued if it hasn't already. And I just happened to see that a GameStop about 25 miles from me had it, so I had to stop and get it because I love this game, and thankfully cross-save works, so all the DLC I bought works on both the PS3 version and the Vita version, and cross-save will mean I can finally get those last few collectibles in this game and finally put it away forever, and it looks great on the Vita. One I haven't played, but is Craig TV and Lust's one of his favorite games of all time, and that's Persona 4, which was recommended to me by everybody I asked for Vita recommendations. Never played an RPG, well, I've played RPGs, never played a Persona RPG, never played any Megami Tensei games, and I don't really play that many RPGs anyway, but this game's so highly recommended that I had to buy it, and I'll definitely give it a fair shot. And next up is a game that really surprised me. I put way more time into this game so far than I thought I would put into any Vita game out of the ones I bought. I was probably thinking I would sink the most time into like Gravity Rush or something like that. But I took this game on a complete blind buy just on name recognition alone, and I wasn't even sure why I knew the name, but the name, I knew it for some reason. And that's Senran Kagura Shinobi Versus. This is the Let's Get Physical edition. Inside is a 40 track CD and a like 150 page like artwork, strategy guide, book. It's a really nice box. It almost made me late for work because the woman spent like 20 minutes trying to put everything in the box, and the last time I tried to take it all out to get the game out, I had that same struggle with not a very user-friendly box. Let's say if you get the stuff out, it really doesn't want to go back in. But Senran Kagura is an anime series, and that's why I recognize the name. I've never seen the series, but I'd heard of it, and apparently there's a few games based on it, and I think there's one on the 3DS. But it's a 3D brawler kind of beat 'em up game, almost something like maybe Dynasty Warriors-ish, God of War, Devil May Cry kind of thing, almost like that. And yes, you play as anime women. Yes, they have big boobs, and the more damage you take, their clothes come off. It is a really kind of perverted kind of game, but it's insanely fun and insanely addictive. I've been having so much fun with this. You can buy outfits, and you can change their panties and their bras and stuff. But overall, I've had a really fun time just playing this game, and it's definitely the one I've sunk the most time into. It's in my Vita right now, and it was hard for me to put down my Vita to even record this video because I love this game, and I am really surprised by how much I liked it. I'm gonna probably actually finish that Vita game before any other one. Soul Sacrifice, which was another one that a lot of people recommended as being a really good game on the Vita. I thought I'd heard it, and a couple people told me it was must-own, so it looked interesting. You know, I found it really cheap. I thought I'd give it a shot. And Vita games are like either really expensive, I noticed, or really cheap. Like Wipeout, which is the last physical game I have right here, really surprised me because this is a really good game. I've only played a few races, but it looks great, and it plays great, and it sounds great, and it was $5. I mean, I know it was a launch game, but $5, and this is a fantastic game. I love futuristic F-Zero kind of Wipeout games, and that really was a great deal for like $5 that I paid for it at GameStop. I also have 2 digital Vita games that I got in cross-buy from PS3 games. Now, I'm not going to include like PSN or PSP downloads or anything like that because those aren't really Vita exclusives. But I have PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale, which honestly just sucks. I've played it twice, and ever since I've owned the game, I played it the first time I played it on my PS3. I played one match, and then I had like 4 people playing with me, and then we all just quit. We were like, this game sucks. And then I played it after I downloaded it on my Vita. It fared a little bit better, but after playing Smash on the Wii U and the 3DS, it just doesn't even compare. And the other one is Sly 4. I love the Sly series, and getting 4 to go 4 on the go is really nice. I wanted to get the HD collection on the go, but that's like 30 bucks, and I'd rather just play it on my PS3, I guess, since I already have it there. I also have a few games still coming in the mail for my Vita and a couple accessories. I'll talk about the games I got coming in first. Got Akiba's Trip. This is a game that I really was looking forward to on the Vita. It's one of the games I most wanted when I bought my Vita. I was like, yes, I'm going to buy Vita and I'm going to go buy Akiba's Trip, and that's going to be it. But I couldn't find it anywhere. I found the PS3, the PS4 versions all over the place. So I ended up having to buy the Vita version online. And then I got Luminous, also coming in from Amazon. A lot of people recommended that. I don't play a lot of puzzle games, but typically when I play one, I get really addicted to it. And then I'll fall off, and then I'll come back to it later, get really addicted to it. It was like 20 bucks at GameStop and Walmart whenever I found it, but Amazon had it new in stock through them for like $9 or $10, so I figured that would be the way I would go about it. Also ordered Little Deviants. I found it on eBay for $5, and I know it got kind of negative reviews, but I thought I'd like to try it out just because I don't have any games that really use the rear touchpad or even the front touchscreen with, you know, any kind of usefulness or anything, any kind of importance. So for $5, I thought even if it's, you know, not the greatest game, I'd still like to give it a shot. I was really looking forward to it for a nice platformer on the Vita, so I went and I ordered Rayman Legends. I flip-flop back and forth, Legends, Origins, Legend, Origin, and I just went with Legends, just kind of almost at the flip of a coin, really. I know they're both great games. I'll probably get the other one eventually. I really wanted that, and I played a little bit of it on Wii U. I think it was a demo or something. And then the last game I have coming in for the Vita is BlazBlue Continuum Shift Extend. And I haven't played BlazBlue since the first one on the PS3, and I've really wanted to get back into it. And I figured, I think I paid like 15 bucks for it on eBay, so I really wanted a nice 2D fighter. I would have gone with Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, but from what I played of the base game, it's not really for me. I like 2 so much better. And then lastly, I'll just talk about a couple accessories I ordered. I ordered a charging cable for like a car for the Vita, because apparently the Vita just doesn't like needs a special cable for some reason. So I have one of those coming in, and I have in a screen protector for the front and for the back touchpad. This one actually already has a scratch on it, which was there when I got it, but and I ordered like a metal kind of case for the Vita. It just kind of outlines, you know, the buttons and everything and the screens. Everyone online seemed to say it was one of the best Vita cases you could get. And then lastly, I have here this Vita case, which holds about 20 games and a couple memory cards right here. I have my games already in here, so I don't have to mess with the cases. And I'll usually take it with me to work. I got some empty spots, I got some empty spots where games will go. Those are spots for the games that I've already ordered and I'm waiting on them to come in. Over here is just like an accessory pouch for like a car charger or, you know, whatever, screen wiper. And right here's where you go, where your Vita goes, in this little spot right here. You put your Vita in here, and it actually has room for a couple more games. Like if you want to, you can detach the part where the Vita goes. It detaches, and then you can just have like maybe 4 or 5 games that you really want to take with you and not have to carry this whole thing. But all in all, I really like the Vita. It's really impressed me with how fun the games are, how well the system feels. It looks amazing. It sounds amazing. I've had so much fun with all the games I've played so far. Out of the ones I've played, I don't think I have a bad one here. Maybe Little Deviants, but I haven't played it yet, so I can't say for sure if it's actually a bad game. But I love all the ones I've got so far, and I really look forward to the Vita, and I wish Sony would do more with it, because I'm really, honestly, just genuinely shocked and surprised at how much fun I'm having with the Vita. I was either going to get a Vita or a 360, and I just ended up going with the Vita because I have a PS3, and there's only like 2 or 3 games that I really want on the 360, and I thought I got this Vita for the same price I could have got a used Xbox 360, about $100. So, and I've already gotten so many games for the Vita that I'm so glad I went with it, and I look forward to playing so many more great games on the Vita. And that's going to be it for now, guys. Thank you for watching. Until next time.